Howdy all, this is Shane, and I'm going to give you a tour of my pedal collection right now, and it's all over the floor. I do have quite a few boxes that are going to be out of shot, but generally everything that I have, including my current pedal board lineup, is all on the floor. And it's funny, because what I normally do after I demo stuff, I put it in my cupboard, and the cupboard was getting kind of full, and then I got another delivery of stuff from the US today, and I went, wow, there's lots of stuff here now. So yeah, I thought what I might do is just give you a quick overview of what I have and what I own and what I think of some of the stuff. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, here we go. And you're looking at pretty much all the pedals I have on hand right now, with the exception of one, which is in a box behind all of this stuff. Not all of them are out of their case right now, so a few of them are still packaged up. But I thought I'd give everybody a bit of a heads up on, well, actually what I have and what I like and why. And yeah, sort of take it from there. I posted a photo on Facebook that generated quite a bit of conversation. So I thought I'd follow it up with a bit of a video. And yeah, this is pretty much the photo, but in video mode. And I'm going to go through and show you a little bit about each of these and what I like about them and why. So let's give this a go. Alright, so I'm starting on the left over here, and as you can see, we've got the Maxon stuff. On the left, the OD808, which is fantastic. It's one of the best overdrives I've ever played. And we've also got the CP101, which is the compressor. The 808X, which I really liked as well. That's the new modern take on the green overdrive pedal. The dual booster, which my demo of that hasn't actually surfaced yet, but it will very soon. And the analog delay by Maxon as well, which is down the bottom there. That is actually really, really cool. In the foreground, you can see arguably my favorite overdrive pedal, the SVI Sound Overzoid pedal. This thing is fantastic. It's really good at pushing an amp that's already sort of dirty. I think that's where it shines the most. It's a bit like the Klon. And that one there is their fuzz pedal, which the demo should be online very soon. It's a killer. That's my favorite overdrive right now, the Overdrive Pro. This is actually my pedal board. So I'll zoom back and I'll show you a little bit about what I got on here. Due to the limited space, I can only really use a couple of pedals at a time. The Maxon really chews up a lot of the floor space on there. I have my Jim Dunlop wah, the EHX Soul Food, and the Boss Digital Delay DD7. I still love that pedal. It's been a hard one for me to kick off. I've tried many analog delays and digital delay pedals. It's still my favorite because it's tap tempo and it doesn't have any extra controls. It's very simple to use and they got it right. And over here, if you're wondering what I got, it's basically just a tuner by Boss, the TU2. And the Line 6 wireless pack. That's the digital wireless thing. So it's pretty cool. Over here, we've got a couple of new pedals from VFE pedals, which, man, I had a chance just to play through these before, and they both sound fantastic. This bottom one here is a distortion pedal and an overdrive pedal, and there's a blend pot, so you can go between them to get the sort of sound that you're looking for. This one up here is basically like a Klon clone, but it's better than a Klon. It actually has some extra tweaky bits, so you can add more low end, add more compression or whatever. It's got lots of great options. I can't wait to demo that. Over here, we've got sort of like the micro pedals. That's a tuner. You know, all the Rowan stuff, as well as the recent Fallout delay pedal that I did, which was really good. That's the Rowan analog delay pedal, which is actually really, really good. If you're going to get a small pedal, that's definitely a great choice. And I got that from Swamp and haven't looked back because it's great. The Brute Drive, which hasn't seen a lot of sunlight lately, but hopefully I'll get that back out at some point because it is an absolute killer. One of my favorite Marshalls in a box, the Drive 900 by Drive 800, Drive 900. I always get that confused. I'm horrible with numbers. It's the Barocca Effector. I think it's 900. It's hard to see here, but yeah. Fantastic pedal. One of the best I've used. Behind that is the Mammoth Electronics one, which you DIY it. I didn't DIY it. I was sent that because I'm no good with that sort of stuff. Two of the best Australian pedals I've ever used are the Dasatronics Fuzz pedal and the Dasatronics Boost pedal. Both of those look and sound fantastic, and yeah, I love those things. Then we've got a couple of the Dafon pedals over here. We've got the flanger and the phaser and the tremolo, distortion overdrive and chorus, and the Fab Overdrive pedal. Still the cheapest pedal I ever purchased at about $12 or $13 or something like that. The Klon, which was still the most expensive one I've ever purchased, and still one of my favorites. It's actually quite good. The AC Booster, which is an absolute killer. If you're after something like a Tube Screamer with some EQ controls, it's definitely worth a shot. I got that from Swamp as well, as some of these on the right as well. So basically all the Moen stuff here you see all came from Swamp, and it's all great stuff. You know, these are the kind of pedals you buy if you don't want to spend a lot, but you want some that are actually good. These pedals are so much better than, say, the Behringer pedals of the same price point. They're just so much better. They're not as noisy. They're built way better. They sound a lot better as well. And yeah, what can I say? They're great. Back over here, actually, we've got some of the Joyo sort of amp pedals there, which all sound pretty cool. And that was from Little Crow Guitar, sent me this from GFS Electronics, the Blues Drive Classic. Old school blues tone in a box, which is really cool. That's the Walker King Bee. I used this last Friday, actually. Like, not this week, but anyway, I don't know when I'm posting this. So I used it about a week ago. And man, that thing absolutely rocks. I gotta say, there was some people online that sort of left some pretty stupid comments about buying a pedal from Russia. Look, these guys are the real deal. And what can I say? They stood by their word. They sent me one out. I got a chance to demo it, and it's one of the best Dumbles inner boxes I've ever used. So if that's your thing, definitely check them out. They're also a great boost pedal. So they're, man, Walker, they're world class, these guys. I'm a huge fan. And they actually made my top 10 video as well. Over here, I know there's lots here. I'm not going to go through all of them, like I said. So if I miss one, I apologize. This is the Hot Mod. This was another Marshall in a box. It's sort of like a hotter version of the Barocca Effector. It's just got more attitude, a little less smooth, but in a really cool way. I don't know how else to explain it. I love it. Handmade in Texas, and yeah, it's cool. That was the first pedal tuner I ever purchased. This is the Big Dots by Artec. Don't use this at all. It's scratched up. It's been beaten up, and it still goes. This is one of the two Delta Labs that I purchased. I actually traded another one of these for a Ibanez Smashbox some time ago. But I ended up getting rid of that because I just didn't like it. But yeah, this is still the original one I've got. I think the design of them's changed, but the internals are pretty much the same. This is the Boost pedal by SGT Guitar Tech in the UK. They make some great stuff. And yeah, he was nice enough to put the In the Blues logo on there, which was awesome. I still don't know how he got that image, but anyway, I had to laugh when I saw it. It was awesome. The Distortion Master, which is more like an overdrive pedal on one of the settings. It's like a black-faced amp cranked. It's really quite cool. You'll be surprised when you hear this thing. It's fantastic. Some more of the Moen stuff back here, the Holy Choir chorus. We've got a really good tremolo. This is a Moen Tremolo. I've had many trems over the years. Boss, Dunlop, you name it. This particular one is fantastic. If you are a little dissatisfied with your Boss trem, like I was, without having to mod it, get one of these. It simply wipes the floor, in my opinion. I really love it. So yeah, let's just pan around here, see what we got. We've got some Joyo stuff over here. The Extreme Metal pedal, which I got sent by accident. So we're going to demo that anyway. I'm going to do my first metal review with Dr. Rick. We're going to buy him some spandex and give him some hair extensions and see what he's got. I can't really see what some of this other stuff is, but I think it's a flanger or something. And we've also got what is it? Yeah, it's a flanger, and we've got a digital delay Joyo pedal right here as well. Oh, back over here quickly. Oh, seasick. Where are we? Over here. The Dr. J pedals. I've just got my hand on these again from Swamp, and far out. I'm totally blown away by these. I got 3 of them. I got the. Let's go over here and have a look. All right, we got the green crystal overdrive at the top. Then we've got a distortion pedal, and we've also got the analog delay or the echo pedal. Which, wait till you hear these ones. These are almost as good as it gets in terms of cheap pedals. Joyo really sort of stepped it up with these ones, and I think they will do extremely well with them. I know they've been out for a while. I just haven't had a chance to test them, and I think once a few of the videos go out, you'll be surprised. I think they're every bit as good, or comparable at least, to some of the Moen stuff in terms of build quality. If you haven't had a Moen pedal in your hand before, then you don't know what I mean. Moen pedals, and also the Dafon pedals, in terms of cheaper pedals, are actually exceptionally good. But yeah, the Dr. J stuff's great. So depending on where you live and what you have access to, you definitely check a few of these out. So that's pretty much my entire collection, give or take. There's a couple of things that I didn't touch on, but overall, that's what I've got, and I've had a chance to test them all and use a lot of them out live as well. And a few of my friends, like personal friends, watch my videos as well, and they also go buy a lot of the stuff that, you know, that I demo. And so if some of this stuff wasn't any good, yeah, they'd be slapping me upside the head. But so far, all the stuff that I've got right now, I really like. I know it's ridiculous because there's so much of it, but yeah, there's some really great stuff in the mix here. And you know, depending on what sort of guitar I play and all that kind of stuff, what amp I'm using and all that will depend on sort of the pedals that I take out. There's some pedals I prefer just to use, you know, on a clean amp, and if my amp's dead clean, then, you know, this is my pedal board right now. I choose to use this because it's simply that good. I really, really like it. But, you know, that said, I also used the King Bee the other day on a clean amp, and it sounded fantastic. I've used all of them on clean amps. I've used, you know, even the Delta Lab. I've used the Green Overdrive before, Outlier, the AC boosters. They're all great. They're all got their place. So, yeah, if you have any questions about any of these pedals, feel free to let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's a bit of a different video. I just thought I'd throw up something and you know, share this with everybody, and, you know, show you what I've got. It's a bit humiliating to show everybody the enormous pedal collection that I've accumulated over the years, but you know, in the early days of YouTube for me, I basically bought and sold lots of stuff. So I got, there's a few things falling down. I basically used to just buy and sell. That was it. And over the years, I've been lucky enough to sort of get my hands on a few of these things and be able to hold on to them. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm going to have to get a bigger pedal board. I actually had a bigger pedal board, and then I downsized to the Pedal Train Junior. I really should have just kept the other one, because there's times where what I've got on there is good, but then I'm at the mercy of, you know, if I need to take or put a modulation pedal on, like I took the Moen out a few times, or I took the Shaky Jimmy pedal out, then I have to sacrifice something that I like on my board. So now that the Overdrive Pro's sort of stuck on there, that's going to be on there for quite some time. And I think, you know, what I'm going to do, oh, there we go. What I'm going to do is just replace the Soul Food with something depending on what I'm doing. So I'd use the Overzoid, or I'd even go and put the Fetish booster on, something like that, or the Brute Drive, or, you know, the Klon, the King Bee, the AC booster, you name it. There's lots of great stuff. And yeah, if I'm playing a fuzz pedal every now and then, which is something I want to do more of, I need to sort of take one off. So you'll probably see me with a bigger board again, which is part of the poor. It sucks. So what I'm trying to say is, I tend to go around in circles with stuff. There's stuff here that I've purchased and sold and then got it again. So I'm in the habit now of keeping my pedals for, you know, no less than 12 months, hopefully. And then from there, I'll just, I'll see where it goes. But yeah, all the stuff that I've been sent from guys overseas, like the Hot Mod 800, you know, the SGT, the In the Blues boost pedal, basically that. All that stuff, I'll never sell that. The Desertronic stuff, the Supercell Overdrive, things like that that guys from overseas have sent, like the Overzoid and the, you know, any of the SVI sound stuff. I'll just never get rid of that stuff. I don't think, there's just no way. And anything random at the back here that you can see boxes for, that's just like a foot switch. It's not really a pedal, but I thought I'd get everything out of the closet. And there was one more that I had here, which I didn't put in, which was this one. This is the Dafon wah pedal. So there's a video of that coming up. It's actually pretty cool. So basically anything that you see here that you haven't seen a video for, there's one coming up. And if odds are most of it's done, or I've already filmed most of it. There's just a few, like Dr. J stuff, some of the Maxon pedals, and what else? There's one or two other bits that I haven't filmed yet, but that's everything. So yeah, let me know what you think of this collection. If you've got more than me, feel free to post your video on this video, and I'll share it around. It's thought I'd just give you a bit of a tour of the pedal junkie, the Uber pedal junkies collection right here. So thanks for watching, and yeah, like I said, any questions, you let me know. See ya.